Supper time. You're tired, you're hungry, you're bored, you don't know what to do. Ever drive the block of fast foods just because you don't know what to cook? Of course you have. Using spice blends, make fast and exciting meals in less than 30 minutes. Now that is a happier meal deal.
Hello and welcome back. Today we're going to be making barbecued Franks and beans and an oven roasted potato with herbs and vegetable. I would like to start by letting you know that I have an 8-year-old grandson who's made this meal, the entire meal, and it's been delightful. We'll start by doing the oven roasted potatoes. They will go in an air fryer, but we need to get those started because the Franks and beans, quite frankly, go very, very quickly. I'm going to be cutting these in about 1 to 1.25 inch size. They're going to go in the oven fryer, so we need to have them relatively the same size. And I'm using new potatoes so that I don't have to peel them. And the peel also gives it a nice flavor in my way of thinking. And these all go into a bowl. And now I'm going to add a reasonably generous amount of olive oil, not to get too crazy, but we want to coat these well. In an air fryer, a lot of people think that it replaces the oil. That's not completely true, but we want to have enough on there so that it air fries. It does reduce the amount of oil, though, considerably compared to deep frying. Now I'm going to be using the French Provincial blend today. This is where we're going to get our herbs and vegetables and other flavors from, that's going to really make these potatoes sparkle. I'm going to add a fairly good amount, sprinkle it in there, and toss it together with the oil. Once again, if the oil is not contacting the potato, it's going to cook differently than those that have the oil. So we want to make sure that's fairly consistent. I'm going to put these on the rack over the sink, though, because it makes a lot less mess for me. And I just put those on the French fry setting. Now we're going to do the Franks and barbecued beans. These are being made with the Deep South Smokehouse, which gives them that delightful barbecue flavor. The Deep South Smokehouse is a brown sugar base. We use it on the grill outside. We use it for different making sauces inside the house. The good thing about this is it already has the dehydrated smoke flavor inside, so we get that outside flavor right here inside. I'm going to put the hot dogs inside the pan. Now I'm only going to be using 4 because that's the size for my family. And by using the Deep South Smokehouse, I'm going to use about a good tablespoon of that in here. Now it has some heat. This is a Kansas City style barbecue sauce, so there's some zip to it, but if you wish to have less, obviously just reduce that. And a can of pork and beans, and those go on the stove gently. That's simple. Okay, this next dish is probably the favorite, especially for our kids. It's a fruit salad made with yogurt and fruit cocktail. Very simple, but quite delicious. I'm using a red yogurt today, and the magic here comes from My Sugar, My Spice. This is a blend that's rather unique and not seen on the market very much. We sell it with only a nominal amount of sugar so that you can add as much sugar as you want. People use this for everything from cinnamon rolls to coffee cake. The unique part about this is, yes, it has cinnamon, true cinnamon only, but it also has mace and cardamom and nutmeg and a few other warm spices that you may not keep in your kitchen. It also has dehydrated white vanilla, which enhances the flavor, and it's actually quite expensive for you to keep in your kitchen cabinet. What I'm going to do is just use a little bit. Like I said, this is concentrated with sugar, and the yogurt's already got some sugar, but it has a little bit of a bite. And so I'm going to use just a little bit of a heaping teaspoon of that is all. It keeps the sugar down but gives us plenty of flavor. And then I have drained some fruit cocktail. Now, as you know, fruit cocktail never has enough cherries in it. So in my family, we add some more. And my wife likes plenty. And toss that together. and put that in the fridge and it's ready. Okay, let's bring it all together. The first thing I'm going to do is retrieve the potatoes from the air fryer. Oh my goodness, look how beautiful, evenly browned, and the spices and herbs are on every bite. And now for the hot dogs and a side of beans. Of course I can put the potatoes right on the plate as well, but I'm going to wait just a little bit and eat my beans first. I also like my dogs with some cheese. And you might like ketchup as well. And for dessert, a beautiful fruit salad. Thank you for being with us today on this installment of Happier Meal Deals. We hope you'll join us again soon. Good day.